Hello, and thank you for joining today's webinar, What's New in ServiceWise and CustomerWise 9.2 from TechExcel. My name is Renee Alanis. I'm the Senior Marketing Manager here at TechExcel. We are proud to host our ongoing webcast series. We hold informative webinars such as the one today on various topics about once a month throughout the year. So please check our website at techexcel.com for the list of current webinars. Now, a little logistics before we begin today. I encourage all of you to use the question function located at the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Just type in your questions, and we will answer them at the end of today's discussion. And if for some reason we run out of time and we don't get to your question, we will still follow up with you individually. Now, I'd like to introduce today's speaker, Yuxing Sun. He's a ServiceWise Product Manager here at TechExcel. Welcome, Yuxing.
Thank you, Renee. Hi, everyone. This is Yuxing Sun. I'm the product manager of ServiceWise and CustomerWise. And thank you all for attending this webinar where we announced the release of ServiceWise and CustomerWise 9.2. So this is the outline of today. I will start with a brief overview of the highlights of what we have been implementing for this version 9.2, and followed by showcasing 5 main features. And I will then give an overview of what we have planned in the next few releases. Hopefully, we can leave enough time for your questions. And before I continue with these features, I would like to say that the installation files for 9.2 are all available on our website. If you are interested in evaluating 9.2 or doing some upgrade test for this version, you can contact our sales representatives for evaluation keys and upgrade keys. And also, this webinar will be recorded. It will be available on our website after this event is completed. So in this 9.2, several highlights. We have significantly improved the email announcement capabilities. And we also integrate Google Analytics for better marketing budgets and spending. If you are using our sub-project feature and using our project plan, you will see a new tab called Planning on your Team Web client. We also completely redo the calendar view in the Team Web client with some additional capabilities. We also enhance our professional service and time tracking feature to cover a completely different scenario for professional services. In this release, we also finished 45 customer requested features. If you are interested, you can go to help.techexcel.com to view the complete list. So I'm going to go through some of the slides to give you some details about these 5 features. And email announcement is all about create the email announcement and send the announcement, and with some tracking capabilities. So this slide shows you that we provide this very capable editor for you to create a very pretty announcement page in HTML format. Another very useful feature is to create some links within the announcement content. So these links are normally, other than it will redirect you to some pages for viewing other contents. You can see in the lower half of this dialog, we define something called a key to identify this link. So whenever someone is reading this announcement and click on these links, these clicks will be tracked. So you're able to know actually which areas of your announcement are particularly interesting to the readers. So this will be, this is a slide to show you actually the activities. So on the second column, link info is actually the key I showed in the previous slide. So this will show you actually who is clicking what at what time. So on this slide, I black out the customer information, so you only see the clicks tracked in that announcement. This is actually an interface where you send your announcement. We have some options for you to select. I will go through some of the details during the demo. And this is a slide showing that actually a history of announcement. So you can see each row representing historical sending process for this announcement. And there are a lot of information for each sending. You can see there are a total 20 sent. There is a 0 failed. Whether some of the recipients of this announcement has unsubscribed the announcement. In this case, it's all zeros. And you also have a column to show whether the recipient has opened this email and view the announcement itself. And the second feature today I will show you is a Google Analytics integrations. So this integration is particularly important for a special type of events in our system we call web clicks. So if you have this integration enabled, then for each web clicks, you have several information provided by Google Analytics. I will go through some of these details during my demo. And based on your own business need, you may want to do something like lead verification or sales qualification. So we introduced a concept of a follow-up event. So basically, in this slide, it shows that someone registered for a demo, then we want to basically ask someone to verify that this is actually a real request from a real person instead of some server in somewhere. So we want to create this follow-up event called qualification. So in this case, we call or send email to this person and verify that this is an actual lead. As I said before, we have this new planning tab added into our views. So this, if you are a sub-project user and if you have your project plan feature enabled, this view will automatically appear in your team web client. We have basically two views under this planning. The first one is the Gantt chart of all your projects. You have a few options and filters to make this view simpler. You can do a lot of things I will show you during the demo. the second part of this planning is give you the workloads of your team members. You can do adding new tickets, new events, and adjust the planned start time and end time of each tasks or events. So I will show you all these during the demo. We completely redo this calendar view to make it more convenient. We have several filters. So basically, you can show only the events you're interested or type of tickets you're interested. You can also filter this calendar to show events or tickets for a particular team member or a group. You can also customize this calendar view to show daily events, weekly events, or monthly events. And lastly, number 5 is another feature, professional service and time tracking. So this feature has been in ServiceWise and CustomerWise for a long time. So basically, it covers one use case where professional service engineers, they perform services, and these services will be recorded in units of hours. So under in the ticket, then you can perform multiple service items. Then when the ticket gets resolved and closed, you can have a report of all the service times you have been done for this ticket and create invoice for billing purposes. So this has been there for quite a long time. But in 9.2, we extend the capability to cover another scenario where a fixed amount of hours of professional service is either assigned to a customer or purchased by the customer before a service engineer even do any services. So this is a balance of hours or amount of money assigned to a customer or an end user in the case of ServiceWise. So when later on, when the service engineer performs any services, for example, 1 hour of services, then this 1 hour is deducted from that pre-purchased amount. So the enhancement is all about to cover the second scenario. We actually name this pre-purchased amount of professional service hours as a term. We call it service asset. So I will show you how to set up these service assets. And there are 2 ways to adding new hours or amount of money to this service asset. One way is just to add manually to under each customer. And the other way, I will show you in the next slide, is actually using a sales quote to automatically add these number of hours to your service asset. So this is only available for customized users. So next, I will start my demo. So these features one by one. The first one is email announcement. So the first step is to create a email announcement. So here you can see under the Knowledge tab, you have all kinds of folders created to group your documents. So here we have a system folder, announcements. You can create multiple folders and subfolders under it. In my system, there's only one folder under it, and there are 2 items. So let's look at the second item for today. So here, initially, when you want to create an announcement item, you want to add this description section. So here is actually a well-defined and very pretty announcement content created here. So I would like you to pay attention to several buttons here. The first one, what we called is a merged field. So you can basically insert these fields into your announcement content. So the recipients will get a much friendlier announcement. For example, put the name, first name, last name of the recipients within the content of this announcement. And the second is this insert web link icon. So it behaves just like other links when you do hyperlinks in Word documents, but the different part is we have a key defined. For example, this is one of the links I created before this webinar. So let's go ahead and click that button. Okay. So here on the top is just a traditional hyperlink creation process. This is the target URL. This is the tooltip. And you can show in a new window or on the same frame. But here, the lower section is actually a section. It uses FormWise underneath to track this link, whether this link is clicked later on by the recipient of this announcement. And here we define a key. This key has to be unique. So within the same content, you cannot have the duplicated keys. So later on, by tracking the key, we know exactly who actually clicked on this announcement. So we know people probably are more interested in this calendar section or in other sections. So this is the content creation process. You can use this editor to format or style your content. If you like, you can also click this and edit the HTML source directly. Okay, so that's the process of creating the announcement. So when you think this is ready, you want to go to the announcement tab, then the first email tab. Then you want to send out this announcement. You click on New Email. So on this form, I showed you in several slides before. First of all, we provide a very convenient search capabilities to allow you to select your recipient. So by clicking the Select Customer. So for ServiceWise users, it's very similar. It's select employees. So in this case, I just simply get all my customers here. So if I click Get Results, so all my customers are displayed here. You can just select all customer will be all checked. Then I click Next. Then here you have all the contacts under each customer listed, and then you can filter. Probably you only want to send this announcement to certain type of contacts or certain access types. But in my case, I would like to just send to everyone here, and click Submit. So the first step is done. So I select a total of 28 customers and 31 contacts here. And you notice here it has a checkbox. So if you check it, you have the option to not send a duplicated announcement to a recipient who actually receives the same announcement, for example, within a month. So in my case, I'm assuming no one has yet received my announcement, so I just uncheck this. We also have a very simple scheduling capabilities to allow you to send announcement. For example, if you don't want to send now, you can schedule at some off-hour time. In the case you have, for example, thousands of recipients. So in that case, you want to schedule a different time to send to. But now I will just select send now. So that's everything you need to do to prepare the sending. So I click OK and put very simple notes, maybe official release announcement, something like that. So I click OK. It'll be it's pretty quick. You guys probably didn't see that. It's a progress bar to show you the progress of the sending process, but it ends up with a new history record here. So we can see there are total 31 emails sent out. If you schedule to send this announcement at a later time, this 31 will be, this 0 will be 31. That means until that time, there will be 31 to be sent. Then it also shows total successful and failed. In case you have email server down or something, there could be some emails sent out unsuccessfully. Then we also have the option within each announcement to allow the recipients to unsubscribe this announcement, so they won't receive the email in future. Then this column will give you a statistic of who actually unsubscribed the announcement. And also we have a column to show you who actually view this announcement. So in this case, because I just sent it and nobody has yet viewed the announcement itself. Just simply, I want to add that this announcement, not only you can send it through email, you can also post this announcement onto the homepage of your team member or a customer. Let's go to this fourth tab, which is called activity. So these columns, linked info, displays actually all those keys you defined within the announcement. So you can see here on June 14th, someone from this customer clicked on this link. So it basically gives you a statistical report of who are actually interested in what portion of your announcement. So you have a general idea of what are the most interesting area of this new release. So I will quickly go to the next feature. Feature is about Google Analytics. So as I said before, we have a special type of events called web clicks. So if you go to event view under templates, under web activities, there is a special type of events we call web clicks. So from here, you can see these the last 5 columns are information provided by Google Analytics. So first of all, I would like to explain what are actually web clicks. So let's assume I'm a customer. I'm a person who are interested in maybe, for example, ServiceWise. So I open up a browser and type in ServiceWise as a keyword and do a search. Generally, Google will give me a list of results. On the top of that page will be the paid ads, and followed by it is actually some results based on the match of the keywords and whatever the keywords enabled for your company website, and also the rankings of your pages. So if I either click some of the paid ads on the top or some of the results returned by Google, I will basically be redirected to a landing page to the company website. So on that website, if that's all you do, that will be recorded as a web click. For example, all these web clicks are somehow fit into the scenario I described a moment ago. It is also possible that your company may invest on some kind of display ads on a technology forum or magazine website. So a person may be interested in that ad and click on it. You will also be recorded as web clicks. It is certainly possible that customers just know your company name and go directly to your company webpage and probably find something useful for himself. So here are some sample web clicks you can see here. For example, let's probably take a look at this one. So someone type in ServiceWise as the keyword search at Bing in this case. So campaign source is actually the search engine, and the ServiceWise is actually the keywords the user types in before the search. And campaign media means organic, means that it is a free. Basically, this user click on one of the results instead of clicking on the paid ads on the top. Then there is no campaign name or content in this case. If you look at the first data here, you can see the user type in the keywords helpdesk software, and he did click on one of the paid ads on top of the list. And in this case, the campaign source is from the ad center, and this ad has a campaign name of Ad Center ServiceWise-search. There's no content there. So there are a couple of other examples here. For example, this direct means this customer visits your website directly without go through some search engine or ads. Okay, so that's actually what is a web clicks. So how to enable your CustomerWise or ServiceWise product to have raw data like these. So basically, without Google Analytics enabled, you won't have data like these, the last 5 columns. So you need to do 3 things before you can get something like this. So the first thing is you want to make your company website Google Analytics enabled. This is actually pretty simple. And the second one is to incorporate TechExcel FormWise into those landing pages. So whatever this search end up with at your company web pages, those pages need to be incorporated with FormWise. So what do I mean by saying incorporated with FormWise? It actually has 2 meanings. The first one is you literally embed a simple form into that page. So for example, if someone is requesting a personal demo, you just want to put a very simple registration form, ask the user to provide a contact information. The second meaning of this incorporated is actually when you create this landing page, those links you want to point to formalized URLs instead of some other URL. So if you do that, then the third part is very easy. You can go into our admin, and there is only one checkbox here, enable displaying Google Analytics. Then if you have all these three, after a while, you could collect all these raw data. So what can you use these raw data to help you to better planning the budget for your marketing? It's actually what we introduced the concept of this follow-up event. So basically, a very simple use case for this is I assign someone in the marketing department to basically verify that this person, this web click is real from a real person, and make sure the contact information is correct. So here you can see several of these web clicks has already been verified. So what you do is basically go to each individual web clicks. In this case, it does have the email address, so you can go ahead and create a new follow-up event, for example, lead verification, and go ahead and submit. So later on, when you contact this person and verify that the contact information are correct, and this is the true intention from that user, then you probably want to, based on your own business needs, you can set up a workflow or processes to further make this sales qualified. So in that case, if this somehow this lead becomes a new sales opportunity, in my simple use case, I will define this as a successful conversion. Later on, we can create a report based on from which source and which ads we actually have a higher conversion rate. So that will guide your future spending on your on the online ads. So very quickly, I want to show you the third feature. We add this new planning view. If you have sub-project feature and project plan feature enabled, you will have this automatically. The first Gantt chart will show you all the projects you have been working on, and start time and end time. And you also had option to hide tickets and events under each sub-project. Then you can also show only certain groups, tickets and events, or team members. Then here on the fly, you can directly edit each ticket. Did I clear that? Okay, so you can basically edit your tickets directly. You can do the same thing for the events. You can adjust the planned start time and end time of your tickets and events, and you can create new tickets and events here. The second view of the planning view is basically it shows all your active team members and their workload. We also have the option to display these kind of urgency color, so you know these tickets and events are basically it's already past the planned end time. You can do move back and forth. You can do dependencies. Okay, so I will go to the calendar view very quickly. So we redo this calendar view. You can just display whatever the events you like, and you can select only certain type of ticket types here. Then you can also filter the calendar by display tickets and events for certain groups or team member. and you can filter them by filter using certain customers only. Then you can create new events and incidents for certain days, and you can edit certain incident tickets. You can switch between monthly view and weekly view and daily. Do I have something here? Okay, now it's a different day. Okay, so that's calendar view. And lastly, I will show you very quickly the professional service enhancement. So in the past, you're able to, for example, in this case, for this ticket, as a service engineer, after you perform certain hours of services, you just add, for example, I did another 2 hours of training, so I just do that. So later on, when this ticket is resolved and closed, you can always find this service track report and print out this invoice and send to your customer for billing purpose. But now we have a new concept of service asset. So let me select a specific customer here. So here we have a service asset concept. So as I explained before, this is a pre-purchased or assigned number of hours or dollar amount before a service engineer even do anything for this ticket. So in this case, for example, this customer has already got, has previously purchased 34 hours and used 7 hours and 27 left. You can see here has the history of how these hours are used and purchased. So initially 1 hour, then 20 hours, used 2 hours. And later on, the customer calls, you probably made a mistake, you need to reconcile. So there's 1 extra hour added here. So what if you want to add new hours to this customer? Just click Add and put, for example, another 10 hours there. So this is the manual process. So if you do this, the total, did I click something? Okay. So when you do the service, when you do the service itself, you can see for this particular customer, total 44 hours purchased, 7 used, and 37 left. So let me put another maybe 3 hours training to it. So this will, if you look at here, this will deduct that 5 hours from your available amount here. Okay, so this is the scenario we enhanced. So you're able to deduct your service hours from the pre-purchased amount, what we call service asset. Then I will show you very quickly how actually this can be automatically, the service hours can be automatically added through a sales quote. So I'm having a sales quote here for the same customer we were looking at. So here I can click Edit Quote and click Service. For example, this particular web-based training is actually linked with the training thing. So if I put a 2 hour, you can see here we have a link here. So if I click, it gives you 2 options. You can either create a new asset, a new service asset, or you can link to an existing one. So the one we were looking at was 34 hours left. You can click this, then submit. So when you finalize this sales opportunity, then you're able to add that 5 hours of professional service hours to under that customer's name. So that's all the features I want to demo today. And let me see here. So I will quickly go through some of the planned feature in the next few releases. So the first one is actually next month. We will do the first patch release for 9.2. And there are three main feature enhancements. These are the features we didn't have time to do in 9.2, so we added. So basically, the first one is we will give you two reports, give you the history of deleted incidents and events. You can also have the option to show changelogs for those incidents and events. Secondly, we want to support node type. Node type is actually something available in DevTrack. So basically, you can attach a node to a customer or an incident. This node can have an attachment or without an attachment. So basically, you're able to create nodes for certain customers and incidents. The most important part of this node type is that this node type has privilege control per account type. So who can actually create, view, edit, and delete nodes are based on your team account types. Then lastly, we have this improved file attachment control. So by default, we will only show a clickable, downloadable file name as your, for example, incident attachment or customer attachment. So you can directly click it and download and open that document. Whenever you want to modify this document, you can expand these sections to show the check-in, check-out buttons. So this will actually help a lot of customers who don't want to use a browser with Java enabled. So the next version will be 9.3 in October. This version will mainly focus on customer feature requests. We would like to add a lot of custom fields for your company info page and contact page, which are rather limited up to this point. We will also want to add a new contact view, which support the concept of a B2C within a B2B system. So basically, you can submit your tickets or events for contact only. So those contacts doesn't have companies. And to enhance what we have done in 9.2, we would like to add a new view called the web click view, and add a couple of reports for Google Analytics data. And for we will skip version label 9.4, directly go to 9.5 in Q2 next year. And the main task in that release is we want to redo our web interface. So basically, we want to use more responsive and interactive JavaScript technologies and make sure that our web is compatible with HTML5. And other items are inter-site copies. And we will also want to move our admin console as a web application. So as I said before, a recording is available on our website after this event is complete. And for user guide, admin guide, SOWise guide, knowledge-wise guide, and what's new document, you can go visit help.techexcel.com. And I will transfer to Renee, and she will continue with some other announcement. Renee?
Thank you, Yusheng. Also, we will send out a link to everyone who's attended today and who registered for this webinar. We will send you directly a link to today's webinar. In addition, if you want to see previous webinars or know about any other TechExcel videos, we do have a TechExcel YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. I think we'll go through a couple of questions right now, and then we'll end it in about 5 minutes to keep everyone's time going. The big question that I am seeing you seeing from everyone is regarding the window client. Will ServiceWise and CustomerWise now be available in the window client? Oh.
Sorry, we do have a version of Windows client since 9.0 released, and it has some limited functionalities. When we moved from 8.7 to 9.0, we try to migrate as many functionalities in Windows client to the web client as possible. So basically, up to this point, we moved almost all the functionalities which are Windows client only into the web client. However, we still support a Windows client version which has limited functionalities, meaning that it doesn't have the knowledge view. You have some basic submission. You can submit tickets and incidents, events. In that case, you can do form-wise setup there, which is also available in web client.
Okay, great. We have a lot of questions regarding the email announcement feature, and a couple of them I'm happy to answer. One is the announcement unsubscribe automatic, or does this have to be manually updated on the contact record? When a customer who receives the email clicks the unsubscribe link and they no longer wish to receive any emails, it will automatically be updated at their contact level. So then the next time when you send out another email, you will not have to make sure that this person is not on the list. This is an automatic process. So it makes the receivers very happy and makes the email senders compliant with anti-spam law. So yes, it's an automatic process. Another question, when sending out announcements, some of the contacts are on multiple distribution lists, so they'll get the multiple copy. So when Yuxing earlier showed that one checkbox, do not send redundant email announcements from the past one day. You can actually designate the last 2 days or 3 days. This will eliminate the duplicates. So if you have someone on in different categories, in different groups, and you're going to email them all the same message, this one contact who shares the 3 different categories, he would not get 3 different emails. He would just get the one email. That's exactly what that feature does. Another question, with enhanced email capabilities in CustomerWise, is it now possible to paste an image into an email that's being composed? I'm going to let you take that, Yuxing. In my experience, because I do use this feature, it is, but I want Yuxing to confirm that.
Right. It's basically the images are stored. If the images are stored locally in the image base of KnowledgeWise, you have to make sure that a link to that image is visible from outside. So yeah, definitely you can do that, but there is a condition that you need to make that image available from outside of your company intranet.
Great. Another one regarding the announcement email feature is what would happen to a recipient who is no longer available? So what happens is when you send out a typical email and it's not blocked, it's not undeliverable, but they're not there, either they have a bounce back message or it's undeliverable. In our knowledge email announcement feature, where Yuxing showed the different activities, you can see the ones that were undeliverable. And you're able then to click on their names. It doesn't automatically do anything because it lets you click on them, see who's undeliverable, and then either allows you the opportunity to update their contact, maybe they've moved on, so you can manually find out what happens to them before you archive that contact. So it does show you a list, and then it shows you individually where you can update and therefore have a better contact list. Regarding so yes, the unsubscribe, there's lots of email announcement questions. Does the unsubscribe update the customer contact to prevent future sending emails? Yes, as I mentioned before, they will not receive any future emails. that are in your marketing announcements. Can you create custom email groups? Yes, you can. Yuxing, do you want to elaborate on that as well? This is just different people that you mail to. Can you create a different custom group?
Yeah, definitely. You can create a group of recipients based on your customer type or your contact type, access type. Then you can send basically in groups. For one of the examples, our internally is that we could have sent an announcement to at least 10,000 people at once. But we want to filter that into different groups and send out announcement to different groups.
Okay, regarding some other features, does ServiceWise need to be linked with DevSuite for the DevPlan integration?
DevPlan. We do have a product called Project Plan. It's basically relabeling of DevPlan. So the planning view you saw is actually part of the project plan, which has a lot of planning capabilities. But in terms of how to manage agile type of how to create sprint, those kind of things, it is still not very clear at this point for ServiceWise or CustomerWise. So we do have another module, another product called a Project Plan, which are very similar to that plan.
Okay. And then regarding earlier, you mentioned tracking events in the project and calendar view. Can you also track by incident?
Yes. It actually shows you all the tickets, incidents, and events on the calendar view. There are a lot of filters, as I said. You can select customers or team members or certain type of incident types to show on that calendar. Yes, you can do tracking incidents on calendar view.
Okay. I think we are going to wrap up here today. If your question wasn't answered, we will be happy to send an email to you directly. And of course, if you have any questions regarding ServiceWise 9.2 or CustomerWise, feel free to contact us or contact Yuxing, and we will definitely help you with this. I'd like to thank everyone for their attendance today, and thank you, Yuxing, for your presentation. As I mentioned, we will have today's webinar recording up on our YouTube site and on our TechExcel website, and we will send the link out via email in the next couple of days. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.